Good day everyone, I'm Rodeline Borbe and this is the lesson 16, the basic electronics repair. Basic electronics repair. Objectives. Aspects of basic electronics. Basic components of the electronics. The types of troubleshootings in electronics repair. Specific tools in electronics repair. What is basic electronics? Basic electronics refers to the fundamental principle of components that make up electronic circuits and devices. It encompasses the building blocks of electronic systems and serves as the foundation for understanding more complex electronics technologies. Basic electronics components. Here are some the basic components of the electronics. Basic electronics components include resistors, capacitors, diodes, transistors, and integrated circuits or IS, inductors, and transformer. First is resistor. Resistors are used to limit current or divide voltage. In some cases, generate heat. Used for driving circuit which requires low current and voltage than available. Ang resistor is our most common electronic component. A resistor is a device that limits or resists the flow of the current. Resistance is measured in ohms, represented by the Greek symbol omega, like that. Second is the capacitors. Capacitor, originally known as a condenser, is a passive two-terminal electrical component used to store electrical energy temporarily in an electric field. For capacitor, device that store energy and the electrical field created between a pair of conductor on which equal but opposite electric change. It also have a types of capacitor. First is the electrolytic capacitor, ceramics, polyester film, and the mecha. Diodes is a two-terminal electronics component that conducts electric current in only one direction. The diodes can be used as a rectifiers, signal emitters, voltage regulators, switches, signal modulators, signal mixers, signal demodulators, and oscillators. Next is transistor. Transistor is a semiconductor device commonly used to amplify or switch electronic signals. The three terminals are the emitter, base, and collector. Also, transistor can act as a switch or gate for electronic signals, opening and closing an electronic gate many times per second. Next is integrated circuit or IC. Are used for a variety of devices including microprocessors, audio and video equipment, automobiles, and other home appliances. The integrated circuit can function as an amplifier, oscillator, timer counter, computer memory, microcontroller. Next is inductor. An inductor, also called a coil, choke, or reactor, is a passive two-terminal electrical component that stores energy in a magnetic field when electric current flows through it. The purpose of inductor is to choking or blocking, attenuating, or filtering, smoothing high frequency of noise and electrical circuit. Next is transformer. Transformer is a device that is used to either raise or lower voltage and currents in an electrical circuit. Repairs is repairs to the process of diagnosing and fixing issues of malfunction in the electronic device and equipment. This can include a wide range of devices such as smartphones, laptop, television, and more. Electronics repairs technicians use various tools and skills to troubleshoot and repair these devices, which may involve tasks like soldering and replacing components and troubleshooting software problems. Types of specific repair: smartphone repair, laptop repair, like battery removal or replacement, or hard disk replacement, and more. Or TV repair, like LCD replacement. Game console repair, yung mga specialized desktop computer used to play games. Or audio equipment repairs, tulad ng mga appliances na ginagamit sa mga audio like speakers and DVD. All appliances repair, like toaster, oven, rice cooker, and the heater. Or electronics toys repair, mga laruan ng mga ginagamitan ng mga battery or remote control. Or power tool repair, like grinder, electronic drill, chainsaw, or power saw. Troubleshooting. Troubleshooting in the basic electronics repair involves a systematic process of the identifying and resolving issues in electronic devices or circuits. It involves in checking the terminal voltage across the different components and devices in the circuit, checking the continuity of the current for open circuit faults, components like resistor, capacitor, transistor, and the others, status checking whether they are functioning or not, and so on. Two types of troubleshooting: the active and passive. For the active is employed to resolve issues and restore normal operation, like transistor, MOSFET or MOSFET, the amplifier, and the logic gates, the active electronic components. For the passive electronics, the passive is often used for initial problem identification, like resistor, capacitor, sensor, and always prioritize safety when working electronics. Unplug devices, disconnect the power sources before working on them. Devices, capacitors, and use appropriate tools and protective gear like gloves. Avoid high voltage circuits without proper training and safety measures. What tools do we need for electronics repair? This example is for the specific tools lang po na ginagamit for electronics repair. First is the soldering iron. Soldering iron is a technique of joining metal parts together, which involves melting a metal, cold solder, or lead into space between metal components. Siya yung nagtutunaw sa soldering lead or solder. Soldering station. Dito po nilalaag or isinasaksak ang soldering iron. Solder remover is used to desolder the component by melting the solder out of the joint, which are helpful for troubleshooting, repair, and replacement. For soldering lead or solder, ito po yung tinutunaw ng mga soldering iron. And for the variable power supply, is a controller that electrician use to test the voltage in a project. Precision pliers set are useful for cutting or with smaller or more delicate material. And for wire cutter, yan po yung ginagamit sa pagputol ng mga wire. And for the wire stripper, is designed to remove the outer jacket, or ang wire stripper ay ginagamit upang mabalatan ang wire. Hot glue gun is a question primarily among the beginners in electronics. Hot glue is a form of thermoplastic adhesive form in cylindrical stick loaded in the glue gun. Hot glue is a insulating materials that can help to fix or even protect your circuitry, and it does not create stray conducting paths or short circuit. For soldering paste, ito ang ginagamit upang dumikit ang soldering lead kapag ito ay tinutunaw ng soldering iron. For the soldering tip thinner, is a product used to clean and maintain the tip of the soldering iron. Ito yung naglilinis sa soldering iron ng mga natunaw na soldering lead or solder. For the desoldering wick or desoldering braid is a useful tool for repairing or modifying electronics component and circuitry. Soldering iron stand. Soldering iron stand is from the word stand. Dito nilalagay ang mga soldering iron kapag hindi ginagamit upang maiwasan ang aksidente. Precision screw driver set. These screw drivers typically have a slim, fine tips and come in a various sizes and types to accommodate different screw heads. PCB contact lenser is a cleaning chemical suitable for a cold cleaning removal or post-soldering flux. Tapos, ginagamit din po siya sa paglinis ng sockets, cables, and for the electronic boards. Next is heat shrink tubing is a common element in most electrical setups that insulates electrical components from external factors such as moisture, dust, abrasions, and sharp objects that may otherwise damage the wires and electrical components. For magnifying glasses are a simple optical devices used for viewing details of objects with the same magnification. Ang magnifying glass is ginagamit po yan upang makita natin ang mga maliliit na detalye sa isang board na ating nire-repair. For digital multimeter is a tool used to measure two or more electrical values, principally voltage or volts, current or amps, and resistance for ohms. It is a standard diagnostic tool for technicians in the electronics industries. Maraming pang tools ang electronics repair, pero ang mga naibigay ko example is mga specific lamang na ginagamit for electronics repair. Yun lang po, and thank you.